getting hyped. It's getting too hype in here. You guys did not come on here to hear that song. Maybe you did. I don't really know. So, yes. Okay, so I had a conversation with a really good friend today, and I don't know if she's coming on or not. But it actually sparked sorry, I'm looking at the Facebook and I'm looking at the Instagram. I'm looking at the Instagram, guys. I got you. It really sparked the conversation I want to have today around ideas. We have so many ideas going around in our head all the time. Things we want to be doing, things we want to be pursuing, things we love, things just like we see people doing things and we're like, oh my God, I could do that. Why aren't I doing that? I could do that better than that person could be doing it, right? So I wanted to talk about all of those ideas and what the hell to do with them, when to pursue them. And really one of the key places to start is actually at the end, right? And I talk about this a lot, right? You start with the end in mind and you work backwards. Yes, we are. Wendy agrees with me that your name is wonderful. Woo! We almost knocked over the whole phone. My bad. You have all of these ideas. You want to start with the end in mind, and that is, where are you headed? Where do you want to go? So when I say where are you headed and where do you want to go, if you have not yet joined the email list and got your juicy, delicious blueprint from me, go on. The link is in the bio. Go get that now. It's free. And this is your compass. It's your guide to show you why you're building this business at all. Why are you going into a business? Why are you starting a business? Because you want to look at where is it where you wake up that morning and you're like, my life is wonderful. And your life is wonderful now. Like, there isn't a someday I'll be happy when. I do not believe in that. Guys, as I didn't introduce myself, as usual, you know how I feel about I'll be happy someday when. That doesn't exist, right? So before I get into all of that, let me introduce myself, because apparently I need a sign up on a wall to tell myself to do that before I even get here. Okay. Welcome to everyone who's joining. Okay, so my name is Monique Bryan. Hey, Nicole. Welcome. I was just saying how I got so excited playing my tunes and stuff. I don't know how to introduce myself. So my name is Monique Bryan. I am your success coach, which is another wonderful way to say business coach. I'm your cheerleader, but I am also the one who gives you the roadmap and the tools to put you in action. Without action, it's just a dream. Just forget about it, okay? So I am all about action-oriented teaching, coaching, supporting. That is where I come from. My background is in product development, working with vendors overseas, businesses here, businesses abroad, strategy, business development, entrepreneurship. I love working with entrepreneurs who are passionate about what they are building in the world, and they really just need the roadmap, or they just need somebody to bounce ideas off of. I become your business partner for the day. You can hire me for the day. We go in, I treat your business like my own, and we hash out the game plan. That is what I do. That is who I am. You want to know more? Check my website out. Link is in the bio. If you are here, then I don't know if you just stumbled upon, or you know that Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, you will catch me here on this, which is our Dirty 30 Minutes with Mo, that's me. This is where you get your free business advice. I mean, who doesn't want free stuff, right? So yes, we were talking ideas. And Jesse, I'm so happy you're on, right? Because this is something we talk about a lot. Having all of these ideas and places we want to go, and not concentrating on the one thing that will take us where we want to be, right? And it's that one place in our business that we get to where we're like, yes, my income in that business is steady. I've got consistent clients coming in the door. I've got a clear message and direction. And now I can go add on to my business. Now I can go add on that product, that new service, that new offering. I talk about this all the time, guys. It's like all of your ideas are relevant. All of them are great. I don't know if they're all for you, but I know they're not all for you at the exact same time. That's one thing I do know. Hey Beth, welcome. And that is something we struggle with people who have a lot of great ideas. It's wanting to do them all at the exact same time, or feeling like you're going to miss out on an opportunity because you don't do it right now. Hey Jane, welcome. And what you're doing, you're really doing yourself a disservice by trying to do everything at once. One, because the thing that you're offering to people, you couldn't possibly be giving it 100% if your attention is 20% here, 30% there, or 50% somewhere else. You can't give 100%. It's math, okay? So whatever it is you're offering, you want to give yourself 100% to that offering, to that client, to that customer base until it's steady, and then add on your next thing, right? So if you are a service-based business and you've got different service offerings, as long as they fall within the same value that you're offering, the same thing that you're giving away, that you're selling or whatever, then it's fine, because you're not constantly dispersed in different places trying to think of different value propositions, different ways to market it, different ways to deliver that service to your customer, right? The same thing if you have a product. If the product you're selling isn't selling well, one, you may want to think about a new product, or you want to look at how you're marketing that product. What are your customers saying about the product? Your customer has all the answers that you're looking for. That's first and foremost, right? But if your product's not selling well, you want to look at what are all of the ways you've tried to market it. What feedback have you already received from customers around what you're selling? What have they been saying? If you haven't tapped into what your customer's saying, then I don't even know what we're doing here, okay? They have all the answers that you're looking for. So before you go and add another product on and divert their attention over here to the next thing, it's like, what about the thing that you have? Especially if you have inventory. If you have inventory, you better get rid of your inventory. That is money sitting there, your money sitting there in a room somewhere, inventory. You better find a way to sell it. If you no longer are passionate about that thing, and I'm gonna get into passion in a minute, if you're no longer you're not passionate about selling that product or that service, it's time to get rid of it. Sorry. Like, if it's making really good money, something tells me your passion will be a little bit higher. However, if it's not, it's time to either hand it off to somebody else or just stop doing it. So I've told some of you guys about, I used to have a costume jewelry business. I had it for 5 to 6 years, and I was diehard in the beginning. I was selling it in stores in North America. I went to Guatemala, and I had a women's collective who were helping me build things, and it really was like my heart's joy to be doing this. But it came to a point where I was more interested in making those pieces for myself than making it for the customer. And when that happens, it's time to move on. Okay? Even when it was selling, I was, when orders and stuff would come in, I'd be like, oh, I don't want to go home and make that shit now. And that is when the business should have shut down, because there's so much stuff in the world. Hey, Miriam, welcome. There's so much stuff in the world. Don't go out there and create more shit, more stuff for people to consume if you're not passionate about giving it to them. It's a waste of time and energy. Do not do it. Thank you, Wendy. You feeling me? Exactly. So I should have shut that business down 2 or 3 years before I actually did, but I was really holding on to it because my identity was wrapped up in my business. There is no point in being an entrepreneur if you are not doing something you love, really. And it's either something you love or something that, the reality is it needs to make money. If it's not making money, it is not a business, it is a hobby. I am talking, and I'm not talking about, you build an app and it goes viral, Instagram buys it. And it's like, first of all, how many stories are there like that? A handful. The handful that are in the friggin' Success magazine every month, okay? So just, guys, some people are like, I'm gonna build this one thing, it's gonna go viral, I'm gonna make tons of money, and that's that thing. You go ask those people about those sleepless nights and how their passion had to push them through those hard times to get there, okay? your passion is the thing that will push you through every time. Steph, you had a boutique and you started to coming to push the clothes on people. Yes. When you felt like, when you start to resent your business, guys, it's time to move on. It's time to move on. When you are not passionate about it, when it takes a lot of work for you to sell that thing, people can smell BS from a mile away. They know if you're not passionate about it, then why would they work with you? They've got enough non-passionate people in their lives. They don't need them passionate person they gotta pay now or pay for their product. Come on, guys. So your ideas, you want to be passionate about the idea, and not just passionate about the startup of the idea. And this is something we were talking about earlier with somebody. I won't mention your name. Yes, getting clear is magical. Thank you, Nicole. It is magical. And that passion will get you started, but it's really like your excitement will get you started, but your passion will push you through. That when it gets hard, when there's nobody buying what you're offering, when you're dealing with tech issue, you guys know I was having some tech issues last week with with the YouTube and the website. It's like, if I didn't love what I'm doing, I would have shut that down and moved on. Staying clear is transcendent. Ooh, I love these words. Thank you, Nicole. Yes, it totally is. Yes, Jane, your customer will always see your lack of passion, and they are not interested in that. They are not interested in that. So it's exciting to start a new business. It's exciting to start a new idea. It's exciting to launch a new product and service. 100%. That's where the newness comes from. I love me some newness. Oh my gosh, I have so many ideas that I would love to just push on you guys all day. And because I love the new. But when you've got so many things going, your brain is scattered. There's no way you can create real value and get the feedback you need to create that perfect product for your customer if you have 9 million ideas going on at the same time. If you're executing on 9 million things at the same time. If your energy is in 9 million places at the same time. Guys, save yourself the agony. Don't do it. Pick one. Pick one. Sustainability is the name of the game. Yes, and passion. Passion and sustainability. Your passion, I truly believe, will push you over the humps of the hard times. It can be it is exhausting if you are everywhere. And you've only got so much energy. You've only got so much time in a day. So you want to conserve your energy for the pieces that are going to be hard. They're going to be difficult. They're going to be challenging, but they're not impossible. And you don't want to give up when it gets hard. Your passion, if you love what you're doing and you're clear what you're offering gives value and you want to be pursuing it, and it fits into your life plan. I said it, fits into your life plan, because your business is not separate from your life plan. I'm sorry, if you're an entrepreneur, your business is not separate from your life plan. If you have a job, it could be separate from your life plan, or it could be a part of your life plan. But as an entrepreneur, you eat, sleep, and breathe your business, and not in a bad way. I love what I do. I love that I wake up, like I could be dreaming and I'm thinking about, oh, okay, what am I going to put on the live? Oh, I need to get this new ring for the light. I got this new light ring. Oh my God, you see how I'm so lit up? I was really resisting buying this light ring because I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to no. Okay, I went from this small light ring, I was going to get it for you, but like it's all the way over there, to a big light ring because I'm like, I hate fidgeting with all of these different things at the same time. It's like, Monique, just make the investment, buy the damn ring, because you're going to be on here 3 days a week. Damn. And when it is cloudy and shit outside, you can't see me. And that's no good. You don't want me all in dreary and darkness when you've come here for some upliftment. Yes. So if anybody's on here and they're struggling between two separate ideas, put them in the comments. I'd like to know what they are. I'm just very curious. And I want you guys to think about what's the one thing, Nicole and you and I, ever since you told me about that book by Gary Keller, right? The One Thing. It's actually called The One Thing. It has totally transformed my brain space. Every time I think I want to do A, B, and C, I say to myself, what's the one thing? What's the one thing? What's the one thing, Monique, you're going to be working on? What is the one thing that's going to push you forward? What's the one thing that's going to push your business forward? What's the one thing that my customers really want? My clients, what's the one thing that if they walked away with, they'd be like, yes, I'm so happy I worked with her? What is the one thing I want to be working on every day? So if that is where any of you guys are, ask yourself, what is the one thing? What's the one thing? And I'm going to say it until it get like, it's like, boom, 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 boom. I can only hear Monique's voice in my head say, boom, boom. What's the one thing? What is the one thing that is going to make this all worthwhile? And most importantly, what's the one thing I want to wake up and do every single day? Guys, life is too short. Life is too short. Life is too short. I can't tell you it enough, right? So most of you know I'm a breast cancer thriver, right? I was diagnosed 1 year ago. I was undergoing chemo for way too long. And I got, you know, when things happen to you, you really, thank you, Steph, start to reevaluate where are you spending your time? What is that thing you get up and do every day? And what I was doing before that, getting up every day, was not exciting me. It was not like the thing I want to be doing every day. It was like, okay, right? And there's nothing wrong with okay, but it wasn't okay for me. When I look at now where I'm at and the feeling I have towards the things I do every day, okay is not good enough. So I'm challenging you all to just put your okays and like, it's okay, yeah, I'm all right with that, to the back burner and be like, what's the thing you're passionate about? Because if you're not living into that, it's a sad day. It's a sad day if you're not living into that every day. And maybe you can't live into it every day because you've got other circumstances that aren't allowing you to. That's fine. But make it a priority that you're going to do that 95% of the time. Were you meant to be on this live today? Oh my God, that's my heart's joy. Tell me why. Tell me why you were meant to be on this live today. Because I said a lot of things. And I'm not talking about, guys, when people say, you know, your passion, if you follow your passion, it will make you money. There's a debate on that. You need a passion with a plan. A passion with a plan, guys. I'm not just talking about woo, 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 yay, 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 I'm passionate about it, and the money will just flow in the door. No, you need a strategic plan. You need to know where your money is going to be made, how much you're going to be charging, who you're going to be targeting, what your brand messaging is going to be, so when someone finds you, they know you're for them. There's a plan involved. You got to plan out the passion, right? So for... what was I saying? What I was going to say is the Juicy Delicious Blueprint, where the first step is you map out your perfect workday. The day that you wake up to every day and you're like, this is what I want to be doing every day. It has how many hours you're working, who's there, what part of the world do you live in, are you working from home or are you going into an office? Do you have employees? Do you work remotely? Like, all of that needs to be planned out. It needs to be created in life, meaning you need to write it down. It needs to be in existence for it to become a reality. Things that are living in your head can only become a reality when you put them on paper. I mean, I think I should leave it there. I don't know. I think that's good. So if you are having a conflict with what ideas to pursue, one thing, I'll give you a few recaps. Are you passionate about it? Because your passion will push you through after the honeymoon period of starting your business. 2, is it going to cost you money or make you money? If it's going to cost you a lot of money, guys, I really want you to reevaluate it. How motivated are you to do it? We went through this in a previous post. Is it going to take a ton of persuasion to get customers to buy? And yes, Nicole, you get out of life what you put into it. Damn skippity dippity doo. But I wanted to leave you guys with that and just really, guys, go after what you are passionate about. Take someone wonderful with you if you can. Get a team involved that has your back and focus on the one thing. That is what I'm going to leave you with today. Focus on the one thing. Oh, I'm getting hot. Focus on the one thing. Focus on the one thing. Focus on the one thing. What is the one thing that will push you forward in your business? The end.